Again, I want to welcome you to Marriage Life. It's one of those programs that many people are following up, and I welcome you again for this session of today. And I believe that you will be blessed, and you have reasons to play this video many times and many times. Today we want to talk about something again, the family, which I want to challenge couples to look into this and be sure that things are moving well in the family. Here we want to talk about sibling fight, fighting between children, among your siblings. Is one of the greatest concern in marriage life, that children begins to fight against each other. The love is not there as it's supposed to be, and there's a lot of quarrels among them, and it causes problems and sometimes anger. Some can even lead to death. This is something that as couples, as families, we need to fight against. Sibling fight. We need to fight against children not loving each other. We need to fight against children working against each other instead of working for the harmony and the joy of the family. This is something very important. And sibling fight, most of the time that I've seen, the people I've talked with, the few that I've studied in from scriptures, you see it originates from parents. Parents sometimes are the cause of a sibling fight. They are the cause of the sibling fight. When you look even back in scriptures, you look at Genesis 25 verse 28, you see the life of Isaac. You see the life of Isaac, the family. You see Isaac showing love for Esau. You see Rebecca showing love for Jacob, and you see the outcome of these children, that fight between them. You see Jacob and Esau, they're always fighting against each other, sibling fight. And when you look at Bible history, you see even when the children of Israel left Egypt and they were moving up to the promised land, they had to destroy the Edomite, which were the generation of Esau, their own brothers. That is sibling fight. That's how far it can go. So as parents, we need to kill it. We need to kill it. You need to observe your children and see that love is being built among them. They need to show concern for each other. You need to listen to their words. Sometimes they make jokes. When I will be big, I will deal with you. They make such jokes in the family and we just take it for granted. It is very necessary that we consider those things and kill them. So in fighting this fight, we need to teach our children love for one another. They need to love each other. They need to work as a united form. You see, a nation that fights against itself cannot stand. That is a potential source of enemy entering into the family when siblings are not together, because the enemies will find a leeway into the family. So we need to stand and teach them love. We need to teach them to stand together and fight external enemies. The fight within the house is always very terrible. I have seen families that parents were very rich, they were able to make it in life, the children live in affluence. After the death of the parents, because of this sibling fight among them, they could not inherit what their parents left for them. They started fighting over properties, fighting over this and that, and today they are living in abject poverty, and some of them are even dead because of that fighting. I come again today to challenge you as couples to start working on this. You may have kids that are still very small and you want to neglect some of their discussions, you want to neglect some of their character and think that it's not important. It is. You need to kill sibling fight in the family. One of the ways of killing is to stop showing favoritism to your children. Let another child not see that you favor another one more than more than the other. Favoritism is a seed for sibling fight that we parents will need to kill it. Sometimes we have children that have difficult characters. Some don't perform well in school. So the tendency is that the ones that are performing well, the ones that are having good character, you may tend to show them more love than the one that is having a challenge. I want to challenge you parents, I want to challenge couples today that even if you have a difficult child, you don't need to show favoritism. For your own sake and for the sake of their future. Let no child notice that daddy loves me more than mama, or mama loves this other one more than daddy, and they begin to express that among them and grow up knowing that their parents don't show equal love to them. We must kill favoritism in the family. Esau was Isaac's favorite. Jacob was Rebecca's favorite. Who is your own favorite among your own children? And then you will understand what you are building in your family. Even when you look at 1 Kings 12:24, the Lord says that you must not go up and fight against your relatives, the sons of Israel. Because there was a war, and God reminded them that those are your relatives, you don't need to fight against them. Siblings fight is very, very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. Some have led to death. Some have led to separations that they don't want to see each other eyeball to eyeball. Causes coming from the parents. So I want you today to lay a foundation for your family to stop sibling fight. Let your children understand that daddy loves them, mommy loves them equally, no favoritism. I pray God will bless you even as you listen to this video and implement it in your family for a better future, so that you will not live regretting, so that what you are working hard for now will not be destroyed when you are not there. Because many of these things happen when you are not there. They tend to destroy all the legacy that you have put in place for them. Pray and ask God, if you have been showing favoritism, that you should restrain from it and treat your children equally, so that tomorrow that sibling fight will not be their portion. Thank you again for listening and watching this video. Share it with others, and you can always follow up on YouTube. Thank you again.